Yes, sir. Survive right here. About to cook dinner. Me and my little baby. My little yeah, you hear me? Got on that Ciroc. She feeling it. Got the meat all seasoned up. Ain't what I want to use, but I have to go with what they got. It's Colombia. But it's still a vibe, though. We about to get it popping. Listo. Listo. Vamos. Vamos. Damn, I look shiny. Look like new money, you hear me? Skin a little oily right now. That's all right. We gonna fix that. We gonna fix that. Let's go, baby.
Happy they are. The woman was all smiles preparing the meal while the man was assisting her. At no point would she say, "Oh, this is slavery." There are lots more videos like this of passport bros, and more Western men are flying abroad to find the women of their dreams, and the Western women are enraged. They say men are going overseas to find women who are less smarter and that they can manipulate. They say this, they say that, and having something to say about everything is just one of the reasons why men are running away from them in numbers. Society has altered and skewed the mindset of the Western women, and men have realized that this is bad for marriage, it's bad for companionship, it's bad for business, and it's bad for lifestyle. And why is that? Society, coupled with feminism, has made them believe that men are not so important. They now believe that getting a good education, getting a good job, and getting paid well is all they need and not a man. And then they start disrespecting men, saying all sorts of things to men who approach them. A man once told me that assuming we were in an alternate world where women are meant to be the providers and protectors, while men are the weak ones who just have to do the little things like cleaning, cooking, and taking care of the house, that these women would turn us into slaves. It's only a few % of them that are not relying on one man or the other for money now, and they are getting big disrespectful. A woman would earn a couple dollars for the first time in her life, and she terms herself strong and independent. And she looks down on men doing just the exact same thing as broke and working class. The ones who still depend on men and are in a relationship are also no different. Respect is as important as love in any relationship, if not even more important. This is the reason why many marriages in the West end up in divorce. A man can't just return from a work that he's doing to take care of you and the family, and once he gets home, you start questioning him about some woman he greeted 2 weeks ago at the mall, or telling him why he's yet to take the trash out. Honestly, there are better ways to talk to a man that even though you are asking him to do something, it would be with respect. Men do not stay where they are, not celebrated but tolerated. It was like this for a while, and many men preferred to stay single until they realized that it's not the same everywhere. There are still traditional women out there in foreign countries, and boom. They decide to leave to find what they desire, and the women who earlier said they do not need a man gets upset and triggered, trying to shame the passport bros, and saying that they can't handle modern women like them.
I've seen the deterioration of women. I've been in DC for over 20 years. You gotta understand, when you leave this country, it is entirely different. I'm sure if you guys have traveled, you got a taste of it, but go explore, taste other cultures, taste women from other cultures. I mean, literally and figuratively, you know, like have a good time.
No, I feel you,
and see, because when you get outside of this country, you don't have that type of shit.
Meanwhile,
guys, let's get our passports. She's still not gonna choose you, baby. I'm sorry.
Gives manipulative and desperation. Just saying.
For them to go in search of spouses who they feel are going to be more subservient to them and do what they want, basically some sort of indentured servitude.
It's easier for these men to go overseas, get one of these victims.
A lot of these passport bros are exploiting a power imbalance economically.
Y'all are taking advantage of these women.
If you feel that you need to go to Antarctica to marry a polar bear,
but they're still doing the, oh, we're just going to leave and go to another country and find women, or you're going to die alone. Good luck dying alone with your cats.
Get a polar bear.
Yeah, it is much easier for these passport bros to go to other countries and exploit younger, more impressionable, less educated or uneducated girls living in poverty.
See these videos, guys? That's the cry of desperation. They have been tricked by feminism for so long that they believe that they do not need men and men left. Now they see they are wrong and rushing to dating apps, to singles events only to meet more helpless women like themselves and no men. Then they get jealous of the foreign traditional women who have secured for themselves good men and start calling them demeaning names like dumb, easily manipulated, and the likes. Their source of livelihood is disappearing, and most of them are resorting to OnlyFans and other adult websites to sell their nudes and feet pics so that they wouldn't die of starvation. And trust me when I say that, Western men tried to correct these Western women before they left the country and traveled abroad in search of other ladies. We don't mind giving, guarding, or caring. Just take care of your own responsibilities. You prepare meals, do the laundry, and watch over the kids if there are any. But when you say anything about them not doing their duties, then you are toxic. You are patriarchal and oppressive. They refuse to listen. Feminism convinced them that they were in the right until it was too late. My body, my choice, right? So why cry when men do their passports? Their choice. You've been telling men for years that you don't need them, you don't want them. They are not rich enough. They don't meet your standards. They don't meet your standards. You can pay for your own hair. You can feed yourself. You can afford your bills. Men are good for nothing. You are strong. You are independent. But then you get mad when these same men decide to leave you alone and go to other countries to find a woman who has the qualities that they are looking for in a partner. Make it make sense. I just want these women to reflect on themselves and think, just sit down and think that while their men are traveling overseas in numbers to find foreign women to date, why aren't any foreign men traveling to them with the idea of dating or marrying them? Maybe that's when they will realize that the problem is with them. So it makes me smile when I see or hear about how more and more guys are taking to the flights in search of traditional ladies who are willing to perform their own tasks while they perform theirs. That is exactly how it ought to be. As I once said, why should you even settle less when these same Western women wouldn't accept a 5'11" man if she was one of these 6'' men-obsessed ones? So stand up, establish yourself, fend for yourself, be a high-value man, obtain a passport, and then venture out to find a traditional woman who suits your preferences. Build a house with her, have children with her if you want to, and live life to the fullest, dude. That will be all for today on Latest Juice. If you enjoyed this video, you might also like my previous videos. Don't forget to hit that like button, click the subscribe button, and also turn on the notification bell to be the first to know when I drop a new video. Share this video with whomever you would like to watch it. Thanks for watching.